Boo. Hit the thumbs up, hit the thumbs down. It's all the same. But y'all think that his music is good now. Wait till he channels all of this bullshit into his music, y'all. Claim or whatever for this, but I really don't care. I don't mean to be monetized on this one. There, sis. She waits till the end of the song. It's all smoky in here now. Hey, Sonia. Hey, sis. Hold on. You know what?
Can you hear me?
Damn your things now. Hold on a minute. Can't hear. Sorry if the sound is really bad right now, you guys. It's because I'm dangling earphones for a second. Trying to untangle them.
Can you all hear me?
No, I don't even think I should put that in my ear.
I know she can't.
Okay. I'm like losing my ever-loving mind over here. Okay. I think I can hear you now. Can you hear me?
Yeah, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. Okay, good.
All right.
Like, I'm glad that I pushed this out a few times because I'm like, if I would have been speaking probably even more angry than Ryan is. I was just so hurt for him, like many people are.
Yeah, if you'd went live whenever,
yeah,
you would have lost it.
Oh yeah, it's been a little bit triggering to watch because one thing that I've never done when watching an Upchurch video is bawl my eyes out.
Right.
And
usually you're laughing or singing or
singing, it's like, laughing. Usually, like, honestly, my sons a couple years ago are how I even know about Ryan Upchurch. My kids very country, big into hunting, so they found Upchurch's channel. My oldest son, who's 14 now, I can't believe he's gonna be 15 in August. Holy shit! Wow. But anyways, he fell in love with Upchurch. Back, like, Upchurch would do videos like gaming and just being like just really silly videos that he liked, right? And I was like, oh, that guy's not really for me. But then I started getting into his music with my kids, and yeah.
And it's more and more you watch him and listen, the more and more you see how awesome he is, and how down to earth. And
yeah. Oh, haters gonna hate. Thank you so much for that. That's a huge help right now. Sandra! Hey, Marty. Beautiful ladies. Yeah, I was watching him. It was the video where he said that his mom just died to him, and I fucking just. I think I texted you, like, I don't think I should talk right now or whatever. I was like, yeah, but I was just bawling my eyes out. I'm like, holy shit, I felt that. And a lot of people here that know me know my history. And I remember saying that myself, right? I think everyone knows I don't have family members that are blood related, except for now, new. I'll claim my dad, and that's it. Because my dad is the only one that has ever owned his shit. And also, many of you, I think, can see that he does not feel good about the things I went through.
He's the only one that never gave up on you.
Yeah. Like, yeah, he's done whatever he's done, but I don't know why people can't understand, like, he's the only one that's ever cared about me, like, really cared about me and my life, like, me living. Listening but getting dinner. Ooh, what's for dinner? Hi, 1-800 The Goat. All these people taking advantage of his situation for clout and clicks is said. Don't speak on situations that aren't yours. Why are you even here?
Fuck off.
I can talk on whatever situation I want to talk about on my platform. Now, if Ryan himself asks me not to speak on it, I'll listen to that. But you ain't Ryan. And many, many, many other people are speaking out about it.
Thanks for the view, boo.
No, I'm not gonna block them. They're giving us a view. If that's how they feel, that's cool, but they shouldn't even be in here then. It shouldn't even be your concern to be in here then. You should just mind your own fucking business and leave it alone and not even go into the live streams about it then, right?
Upchurch brought it public for a reason.
Right.
Just saying. I gotta mute 1 second. Hold on.
So, anyway, I remember being very young, but I was between 11 and 12 years old. Take advantage, yeah, whatever. I was like 11 or 12 years old when I made a decision. A lot of you know I grew up in the system, and I finally said I'm done with my mom's bullshit. A lot of you, well, some of you, like Cotton Candies knows, I never really liked Upchurch's mom. I saw some red flags with her several months ago, I guess. I didn't really like her. And people respected her because of whose mom she is. Like, let's not get that twisted. People respected Patty Lynn, or had respect for her, or even currently still have respect for her, which I don't know how you could right now. But hey Pantera. But anyway, there was respect for that woman because that was Ryan Upchurch's mom. And that's facts. Like, in my opinion, that's just how it is. But like, I'm gonna be honest, I didn't really care for it because I was like, wait, I didn't like some of her behavior online, if I'm gonna be perfectly honest. Hi Lacey. And so I just didn't really watch her or say anything. But for the last like day or two, I've left a few comments because I'm like, are you fucking kidding me? Especially when I feel like she trashed everybody that helped her get that stolen money from Ryan, right? Anyone who's supported Ryan, or like bought a record or whatever it is to support him, to help get him where he is, which he acknowledges all the time. But like, she stole, from what we're being told, right? She has stolen over $1 million and damaged a lot more money worth of stuff too. So like, just what she's done is beyond. Sold him out. Betrayal. Yeah. I don't understand that, except for I honestly don't know his family history, nor did we really know that there was much problems, so he started coming out publicly. But now we know that it kind of does go back a few months at least. So that's just what he's putting out. Hey Aaron. Hey Paula. She called us a cult or a gang. She insulted his fans. Right. But all that money she stole from her son, which by the way, she's not even claiming anymore, because I've seen the video where she has 4 sons, and I've heard Ryan lots of times say he has 3 brothers, right? So we know that there's 4 sons. I believe that her and his dad are setting up to turn the tables on Ryan. Won't doubt it if they try it. Okay, so now that you say that, and I do want to address Patty directly for a minute or two in a minute here, but yeah, when you say that, that's the first thing that came to my mind. And I texted Cotton Candy, and I was like, I'm gonna guess he has like life insurance policies and stuff, and I really hope he like calls immediately to get them removed, because with what I'm saying, what I was seeing, I was like, she seems like the type that would stage an overdose or something, right? So I didn't like that. But anyway, that's my opinion. She's probably more than, it's got to be over $1 million, because the houses alone are over $1 million, plus she did quite a bit, or there's a lot of damage. That's okay, sis. Whenever you can come back. Not even invited to the baby shower. Yeah, when he started saying that, I'm like, what the fuck? So they all like knew what they were doing. And again, people can bring up Ryan doing drugs, whatever, but she's never come out and said that before, right? But she's known about it. We've all known about it. He has always been honest about that. Let's see. I think I can remember he said like he's from time to time enjoyed, don't know if he still enjoys shrooms. He said that he does do some Adderall in the studio. I mean, we know he smokes weed, right? But my thing is, hi Pauline, hi Huge Med Bro. My thing is, find me an artist that doesn't do something or have some kind of device that helps them in their art. I don't care if that pisses some people off and think, oh, she condones drugs, whatever. But I honestly just don't think that I'm not going to be judging someone what they do in their own personal time. If they're a good-hearted human, I don't even care if they're doing well, but if they are a good human and they got a good heart and like they're doing for themselves in life, I don't fucking care what they're doing in their private time. I really, really don't. And Upchurch, Ryan, has been completely honest about his lifestyle. That's not news to anybody who's a fan of his. Now she wants to turn it around. She can't act like she herself ain't on something. I see those eyeballs. I see the behavior. I see the fluctuating weight gain off on. And plus, it takes one to know one, right? Let's be all the way honest. Ryan had stole from his mother. Oh, my people would be trashing him big time. That's true. Yep. He's a grown man. She's trying to 5150 him. I believe it. Oh, is she? I didn't hear that. No, she better not do that. She won't win with that. I mean, he doesn't even seem. Does he seem crazy to y'all? Because I don't think so. Trying to move around millions. Like, that's why I'm like, that's so. If I'm not mistaken from what we're witnessing, this is money laundering and embezzlement to her own son, right? Because money laundering and embezzlement, like money laundering, buying the houses in Ryan's name and then quickly switching them and then selling them to other people to get the cash in different name, that's money laundering, right? I'd have to relook up the how it goes, but he locked his girlfriend out. What? Drugs will destroy everything around you and a relationship you have over time. We see this happening in real time, folks. That's what's destroying. Hold on, wait a minute. Can I? Oh man, I don't even know. Okay, well, fuck it. People are gonna say what they say anyway. But drugs destroying or money. So I don't see it as drugs destroying the family. That's not at all what I see. I see it as the money destroyed all of his family and turned his family against him. My opinion. So what? A music artist dabbled in some drugs. Again, find me one that hasn't. Don't start calling him a druggie now and acting like that's the problem when he has been what he is for years. And look what he's built and what he's done. So let's not even play that game right there, because I'm not going for that. Because I just completely disagree with that. Money was the root of the problem here because Mama Upchurch got greedy. But I bet this actually goes way beyond just what's happening now. I bet she has screwed Ryan more times than we'll ever be told publicly, I'm sure. This is just what's out public now because he's like, oh shit. My bank account is draining and what the hell is really going on? Now he's waking up and finding all this stuff. Like, it's just wild. I could never imagine doing that to my kids. And here's the other thing why I think, Patty, that you are trash. I'm sorry, Ryan, because I like, this ain't my mama. And I don't really want, because I don't know, maybe if I don't know. I know what you're saying right now, but we all don't know, if they'll mend the relationship one day or not. I have no idea. We don't know that. We can't see the future. That's what I heard when he entered, that he thought, yeah, he didn't even really know what he was making. Mark said he had to hire a forensic like a forensic accountant attorney or whatever it's called. I can't remember. He is hurt, and I could see that, and I could hear that. And Patty doesn't seem to give a shit to turn on your son. Here's the thing, as a parent, if you love your child, and if she really, really thinks that her son is so just wrecked on drugs, okay. Me as a mother, if that was my kid, I don't care how mad they would get at me and go online and say whatever they want about me, okay? And if I'm going to be like, oh, she's just so wrecked on drugs, and one of my kids is so wrecked on drugs and they are trashing me and they're going online and they're talking shit about me, I'm going to think that's the drugs talking, that's not really them. What you're not ever going to catch me do, if that ever did happen to me, is get on my channel and bash my children and call them druggies and all that. You're never going to catch me do that. That's not going to happen. So I didn't like that, she didn't allow Ryan to have his emotions, feel his pain, and do what he has to do. And then trash everyone around him. The very people that helped her get everything she stole. Someday she will regret what she has done. I hope that's true, because maybe that would be a time for healing for everybody. But I don't see that she even to this day feels guilty. She's online trashing her son and now deleting everything because she knows she looks stupid. She knows she looks like a fucking liar and like crazy.
Can you hear me?
Oh yeah, now I can. Welcome back.
I don't know what the hell happened. It kicked me off and I had to reboot my phone. And
Chloe says, yeah, money laundering and embezzlement. Yeah. Embezzlement. Help me with that. Exactly how that goes. What's embezzlement? Like the money laundering I got down, but I can't for the life of me think. Let me Google it. Hold on. I'm sure it's embezzlement and money laundering though.
I think she's got money stashed elsewhere in other bank accounts.
Yeah,
and
she does.
Shit.
Mm-hmm.
I bet she does.
Like
that's
I
where the
told you, I
embezzlement
don't
money
even
laundering
think that
comes
this
in.
is the tip of the iceberg yet, y'all. I think Ryan's about to still find out some more very ugly shit.
Because the money laundering, isn't that kind of like moving money overseas and stuff?
Yeah, money laundering would be more like
kind of like, and wire fraud, because he said something about wire fraud too. Ron did.
Wire fraud. Oh yeah, because they've been trying to like take out money and shit from his account, even up to like yesterday. Embezzlement, theft or misappropriation of funds placed in one's trust or belongings to one's employer. That's fraud and embezzlement. Hold on.
I think she's left Ghost Ranch now, though. I think she's gone from there.
She better. Cash can be, okay, so yeah, money laundering for sure. Cash can be made to look legitimate through reselling. Criminals may purchase big ticket items with cash and quickly resell those items to have money they are able. Yeah, so we're definitely looking at money laundering. Using their bank account, real estate. Yeah, real estate, luxury cars, and other such items. I'm going to guess that Ryan's going to find houses in other states. Because if I was playing in this Patty's
Did you
game,
see that Smokey and the Bandit car he found of hers that she was hiding on him?
Yeah. Yeah.
That car's worth some cash.
Unbelievable. Like, I don't understand how they thought. Like, did they really think he was just never going to find out? That's kind of scary, because that makes me feel like, what else could be planned? Like, did they just ever, like,
Okay, one thing I don't understand. Okay, she transferred that one house that we know of into Tamara's name. What was the point in that, though? Because, she let Tamara and her husband now move in. Was she just going to kick them out one day and move in? Or do you see what I'm saying? Like, what was the point of her doing that if she wasn't going to live there?
Right.
Or kick them out and let them be homeless one day?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I don't know. I'm sure there's more houses. Every day something fucking new comes up.
There's how I'm like, I just have that he's gonna find houses. Like I said, if she bought them all around where he can drive and get to, and she keeps talking about leaving state too. She keeps talking about leaving state, right? So I'm like, there's houses out of state. Hey, Mark.
she's getting ready to run and hide. I guarantee it.
I know some people have been asking. I've got a few texts like, "Sure, do you think that Ryan's doing this for clout, whatever?" Right? I want to say hell no. I don't believe that because he put this very public, and like I said, my mom died to me. She really died last year, right? What was that? Last September, or she died, I guess, 2 years ago now. Wow. And I just found out about it last year when I went to visit Dad, remember? So yeah,
That
2
was
years
such
ago.
wild timing when
That
that
was
happened, Cher.
so, I could not believe that.
I cried. That was just,
I don't think I've
of all
actually even
times,
processed it fully yet. It still
it's
doesn't
like,
really hit me.
I don't know. I felt like it was like you was closing one chapter and opening the other one to,
Yeah.
you know, I don't
Yeah.
know. It was just so
Like
wild because
now
you
we
were
can
going to
have a
see your dad
relationship.
and
Yeah.
yeah.
The one person everyone kept from me, you know. And you know what's really messed up too? Mark, when we first walked into my dad's house, I think it was the night we went to the lake and got Subway for dinner. But when we walked in, Mark took his phone out and it was like something about my mom on it. Like his butt dialed in, I can't remember, my mom's picture or something about my mom, and we were like, holy shit, that's fucked up.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
I don't believe in coincidences. I know you don't either, and it's just
yeah. So yeah, for people that don't know, my mom, I was bumped around the system and from like a minimum of 5 years old, but my mom got me back a couple times, 3 times. And she did me so dirty. My whole family's done me so dirty, like my animal cruelty charges that my bitch sister put on me. Plus there's a lot more my sister actually has recently done that I haven't talked to anybody about because it's kind of it's part not my story to tell, but I'm angry about it. But my sister now has done harm to my daughters, so I'm very upset. So for sure, like now my sister has died to me, like officially. So I will never ever speak to her again. I won't be at her
like
funeral.
your mom. It's like your mom passed and her soul transferred to your sister.
No, her life she's been my mom, and I've said that. Like I've said it all my life. In fact, I actually got to the point recently within the last couple months where I just feel like I put myself through a lot more trauma than even kind of needed to be back then to save her and and to make sure that we were kept together.
I hear a kitty purring or something. Aw.
Anyway, that bitch died to me like my mom died to me when I was 11, even though she didn't really die in real life until like 2 years ago. So when Ryan
you didn't know that she had passed until
no, I didn't know that until August when we went to see Dad.
Like right in the middle of your trip. It's crazy.
Yeah, it was. I think the day before we got to BC, wasn't it? I know we were in Calgary, and that was where my sister was born.
It's crazy.
It's so crazy. Yeah, we were in Calgary when I found out. We were at that campground that we love so much. But
remember y'all in the marshmallows?
Yeah, I was drunk and high, and I could not make a damn s'more. But he wanted a damn YouTube video anyway. I was like, whatever. They already say I'm retarded, so fuck it.
Right. It was so funny.
Yeah. But when Ryan said that his mom died to him, like I believed that, and I just felt the pain. Like that, like I said, never been in tears over an Upchurch video before, but that got my heart so bad because I felt that shit. And Patty, you really fucked up because I believe that. And and I also thank you, Patty, because you're gonna level him up. Like
He's gonna be bigger and better than ever now.
Bigger,
you watch.
better,
because he's
stronger,
going to use
richer.
his music. He's going to use his music to release all that anger. Watch. Do I get cold chills thinking about it?
Sorry, guys. I can't, like, some of the stuff I think back, I'm like, this is just fucked up. Like, I just feel bad for him. He loved his mom so much. Like, he said
his mom and his brothers. Don't fuck with them.
He took so much care of them. Why did you ever need to steal from that man when you probably could have just asked him?
He said that. He said, why in the fuck would you steal from me? He said, I would have gave you anything you wanted.
Hey, progressive. Yeah, I don't understand why you would do that.
And he said he used to ask her all the time, Mom, you need any money? And she'd say, no, son, I'm okay. Yeah, because she was robbing him fucking blind.
Ratty Patty.
Because I know that damn Goodwill jewelry she's got on YouTube ain't fucking making a living.
Jealousy over her own. Put me on the stage to sing, son. He did that.
You know, and that sold out show is the one that she stole all that money from. To begin with, that started it. I don't know how much ever, but it was like 8 days after that show when she bought that house that Tamara lives in. 8 days. That was in April last year. And then in October last year, she transferred that house to Tamara for $0.
How long has she known Tamara? I thought they met on YouTube.
I don't know. I really don't know. I don't like that bitch either.
I mean, no, me neither. Oh, excuse me.
Yeah, I don't know where she came from, or I think she lives there. I don't know.
Chomping at the bit not to talk about this. I'm sticking to my word. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I was gonna get on here and I was gonna be like, F this, F that, Patty this, Patty that. But I just, like, from someone whose mom died to me at very young age, like, Patty, you really screwed up, and you really, like, Ryan says don't feel bad for him, whatever, but that's kind of hard because I think a lot of his fan base are people who do come from a lot of family issues, if that makes sense. We've all got our issues anyways, whether it's family or whatever, but a lot of us have family dysfunction, I would say, because I'm friends with a lot of supporters, and we all have a lot of that.
A lot of y'all remember the mustache gate with me and Patty when her and Tamara was attacking me and all kinds of shit, attacked a 17-year-old girl over it.
And that's what
all
really
while she was
made
stealing.
Me go, whoa, what is she doing on here? Like, if I was Ryan, I'd be telling my mom to settle the fuck down, chill out, but clearly, I don't even, like, honestly, he probably didn't even know half of the shit she was even doing online then because he was so busy working. But yeah, when she was
running his fans away, but I told her, I said, you will never stop me from supporting Creek Squad. Never. Yep.
You love him. All you said, which a lot of us agree, by the way. Sorry, Ryan. Whatever. But
that did not look good on him.
A 70s porn stash, dude, doesn't. I mean,
it's not
I'm just
for
saying,
you, bud.
I don't think it looks great, but it's not my face. You know what I'm saying? But I sure don't think he would even attack his fans for saying that.
Yeah, he didn't even attack me. Or he probably didn't know, but.
And also, I don't know if you have the comment that you can easily access, because I don't remember exactly how it was worded, but it was not even mean comment whatsoever. Said something like, we really like Ryan. It was like very supportive of Ryan, just saying we don't care for the mustache. And Patty lost her shit like crazy. And I was like, this chick is fucking
yeah. All while she was stealing like, millions off of him the whole fucking time.
Yeah, and then
and she's worried about me a mustache.
Yep, she preaches about people using Ryan and all this, and then what the fuck is she doing? I know
worse than anybody of us have done to him.
Yep, what they did. Yeah, totally trashed and demolished his house. Yeah. Now, here's the kicker, guys. I'm glad he didn't have any animals there because that's his house. If that house is in his name, this is kind of like what my sister did to me. Left her to stay at my house while I was living elsewhere, getting help with my children while I'm on bed rest and having medical procedures done. Allowing my sister and niece to take care of my adopted animals from a shelter, all rescue animals, in a house in my name, animals chipped to my name because they come from an animal shelter, so they're in my name. This is exactly same thing. His family trashes his house. If they would have just like left his house like that, I'm pretty sure they wouldn't have probably taken his animals. They would have left his animals. Ryan could have been charged for all that shit too. That's crazy. Well, he owns his house, but I was actually renting, so that's another reason. No, I think I had actually just bought that trailer then. Either way, it was still in my name either way, but whatever.
There's actually a fourth house in question now.
Stop it.
No, listen, Ryan bought his security guard a house.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, that's right. Not yet progressive.
Ronnie, Ryan's dad, his wife, Ryan's stepmom tried to sell it.
That's right. Back. That's the fourth house? I thought that was the third house.
Yep.
Okay. Wow.
No, that's the fourth house.
And then there was a truck forged and sold just recently too, right?
That was Tamara. He had gave or something. I don't know how Tamara's husband ended up with the truck, but I think the deal was if he got rid of that truck, Ron got it back because that truck meant a lot to Ron. Well, they went and traded it for that white Mustang, and Ron got that back. I think that's what started all this shit.
Well, luckily something triggered him to find out what was going on before he had absolutely nothing left, or worse, because I just don't like them. And this is why y'all hear me. My family is by heart, not by blood, except for my dad.
And they stole his
my
Bobcat.
kids. My bad, my kids.
They stole his Bobcat too. His dad did.
They stole his Bobcat. Yeah, that's so fucked up.
Poor dude, man. He's like, man, I didn't even realize how much money I was actually fucking making until now.
Hey, he at least has been into true crime for a while now. So he's like a really good detective now. So he's on it.
Oh, you know he's snooping.
Yeah, he's on that shit now.
He's 10 steps ahead of every one of them.
Yeah. Yeah, that's terrible. Where is that Bobcat? I hope he got it back. I'm not sure.
Nothing else has come out about the Bobcat yet. That just come out with this new house of his dad. His dad, I think, is the one that stole the Bobcat.
His dad stole the Bobcat?
Crazy.
That's wild. Wow, I just feel terrible. I know he'll be good, or he says he'll be good, so we'll trust that. But I also know, like, I can act all tough and everything, but there are times where I'm like, well, fuck, I wish I had my family, you know, because I get
right.
I don't have that like a lot of people do in the holidays. Like, I don't mean to be rude. People are like, oh, Merry Christmas, Happy New Year, and I'm usually not really the first one to reach out to people around that time because it's not fun for me. Because that's when I really get to thinking about shit. But
I want to address a comment here. Spear shot. Why would you say that about Beth? Nobody knows anything about Beth. What I heard, I bet Patty run her off too.
Yeah.
You can't sit there and say that.
I'm going to believe what Ryan said.
Because Beth has not went public with their breakup. I've seen Beth defending him. She was telling somebody the other day that he's not a psycho like everybody's claiming. So how dare you do that to Beth? Don't even do that because we have no idea about that.
What?
Patty was his accountant, so I'm sure she had his damn driver's license, and I'm sure that's where Tamara got it.
Wait, is Beth his ex-girlfriend?
The most recent, yes.
Is that the one?
He's single now. He's single
well,
right now.
Maybe he can mend. I know he said, but I thought he was saying the name Bree.
Yeah, that's his high school sweetheart.
And that's the one he like loves and.
Yeah, they were high school sweethearts.
Is that the one that was cooking him meals and taking care of him? And Patty was throwing it out?
Away. Yep.
You are a psycho woman, Patty. To hear that, and I believe that. I actually believe
I do
that.
too. I could see a fucking bitter ass mother-in-law doing that.
Man,
Jealous of her son's
crazy.
girlfriend. Fuck out of here.
Jealous because you know why? Yeah, because she didn't. This is like a Lifetime movie thing. Like, honestly, we're gonna see Upchurch on Lifetime Network.
Nice. Well, maybe.
That he just broke up with, because she would say she was out riding around with dudes and cheating and shit.
Yeah. And I always seen her at the house or whatever. You know what I mean? I don't know. You only see a few minutes of their life on video, but she was a nurse. She's a nurse too.
Oh,
so you know she worked a lot being a nurse.
Yeah.
And she just didn't seem like the type that'd be out running around and cheating on him or nothing like that. You know what I mean? I think Patty ruined that for Ryan too.
Wow. That's a Netflix movie? Fuck yeah. I'd watch that shit. He is making his own. Yeah, I just don't know, like, is he documenting? Like, when will he be done with that? You know what I'm saying? Because he's still young. What did he say the other day? He's 31. That's pretty young. So he's still got a lot of documenting to do. So I don't know, like, is he going to do
He
it
said in 40 years. He said
40
he didn't
years.
want people to have to wait 40 years to see his life. So that's why he makes everything public.
I think that's that's a pretty awesome idea. I like that.
Yeah, because then a whole new generation will come in, you know, and watch the documentary. You know what I'm saying? Or read it or whatever he does.
And we'll all be old as shit. Like, yeah.
Yeah, he took his mama off his wheel. All of them, everything.
Good. You know, I texted you like right away after hearing this, and I was like, do you think he has life insurance? Is she the beneficiary?
He took them off everything.
Good. I dropped the link, y'all. I'll drop it again. I want to pull up because he did go live today and share a quick little message. So let me pull that up. Hello.
Hey, girl.
Welcome.
So, did you see the video where Patty accused Ryan of being on drugs?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah,
I just laughed. I'm like, really? Because
I was so pissed about that. Like, she was like alluding, like, I'm not on drugs. I'm not on what Ryan's on or whatever.
That's some bullshit. I'm
Yeah.
sorry. You cannot convince me that she doesn't love her some Adderall either, or whatever the fuck she's hopped on. And I've seen her hopped up real good.
I think that she likes a snowman personally.
She likes her pills too.
I think it's a snowman. Like, no.
Yeah. No, she'd be skinnier. Or maybe that's why.
You've not seen her weight fluctuate?
Yeah,
That could have been from her stealing from Ryan. She could have been, taking 10 grand, 13 grand,
been eating.
No, she could have been taking that out and then, stressed out of her mind. She lost weight.
Stress because she's got guilty conscience, so gaining the weight. Yeah.
Or
maybe even menopause or something too.
You gotta have a guilty conscience when
Hormone
your son's
imbalance.
like when your son's like, you need help, mama, you need some money, mama, and you're like, nah, I'm good. Like, because you already just like chalked it up that you took, like, you needed your eBay account to start your business. It was like 15 grand or something.
Can I just say how sweet that is? Like, because we've heard her say that too. He's even said, and that's, I mean,
he's always
that man was taking care of his family. Like, he loved his
even
mom.
his brothers.
He was making sure, everyone was set nice. And I just don't get people doing that and now trying to throw him under the bus and whatever they're trying to do to him now. Not just rob him, but continue this trauma by keeping this bullshit up. The drugs, like, he's been honest about that. Who's the Upchurch fan that hasn't heard him be honest about his I don't know, lifestyle? Do we honestly care? Do we care? Because I don't care, because he's a good human, and
I don't care what somebody does at home. It ain't our business.
Exactly.
Like, you guys, how many times I know of him giving money in 3 different cases. Did y'all know that he actually gave money in Summer Wells's case? Did you know that he gave some to the reward fund in Summer Wells's case?
And then he donated in another the other case.
Kylie Rodney, I think he donated to, and
he donated $100,000 to that plus the Hellcat.
The Hellcat
and $100,000 cash.
And there's other cases too. I can't remember the names, but he gave in other
and then put money on AWP, y'all.
Yeah. So, do we give a shit about the drugs?
Nope.
The little bit of drugs, because I don't honestly. He doesn't seem fucked up all the time.
Adderall. He has ADHD, obviously, and he uses it in the studio. Who cares? That's what it's for, to focus.
Yeah,
I agree.
Freaking doctor that one of you guys in here in the 170 people probably took Adderall to pass their testings to become a doctor.
Exactly, FYI. Girl, exactly.
So you can think about that shit right there. Show me an artist that doesn't have a device that helps them be the artist that they are.
I mean, I think the kids don't understand that, but I think everybody else gets it.
Yeah, people of a certain, I think, well, maybe a certain like generation or age, whatever you want to say, I think understands what I'm saying, but people will probably clip this like share supports drug use.
No, we don't. I'm a recovery specialist by trade. That's what I do. I help people recover. If I thought that Ryan was on drugs, that Ryan was completely out of his mind, and that Ryan was just this big like piece of crap screwing over everybody in his family, I would not still be standing here in support of him. And I came for Ryan, and I'm staying for Ryan. Like, Patty thought that she was going to win over the fans, and she was going to walk away with a support system. But if you look at not influencer, her freaking YouTube subscriptions are going down, down, down. And did Tamara delete her YouTube? Does anybody know?
Yes, she did.
Dude, she
did too. Yeah, she's fucking better.
She deleted hers whenever that they traded that truck, got that Mustang deal. That's when she got rid of her YouTube.
Smart. It's just like opiates for chronic pain patients make them function more normal. Right.
I knew that something was up with Tamara. They came when it was the first night, and I'm pretty sure that hopefully the video is still somebody can go download it quick. It's a reaction to one of Ryan's song. What the frick song is it? I can't even look at my phone to even tell y'all. But it's a song, and then she was like, I put that drape there. Wasn't that such a good idea? I put those candles there. Wasn't that such a good idea? It was her and Patty reacting to. It was not Desperado. It's whatever song that he had the freaking mustache, infamous mustache, just what y'all were talking about.
Yeah.
What song was it?
Trillia. You probably had to stay high just to be around them.
Oh, dude! Imagine somebody with their hand in your pocket 24/7 running their gums.
Yo, main girl, welcome.
Thank you so much for having me share. Hello, ladies.
Hey.
What you thinking?
Anybody say?
I think it's a bunch of bull. Can I swear?
Yeah, we can swear.
Bullshit, dude. That's what I think.
Yeah.
I think Ryan's a really good man. He's inspired me a lot, and it's just hard to watch somebody like that get taken advantage of.
Yeah, it sucks because I just don't get it, because I feel like if they would have asked, he would have just given.
100%. I don't understand it at all.
Let's pull up his short video from earlier. Hold up. Wait, am I not sharing screen?
No.
Was it the other country boy that he was in that room? He called the Elvis room in his house. Built like that is the one that they were doing a reaction to on Patty's channel, and girl said too much. She was like, "Oh, Patty moved me down here." I don't even think that she's from there. And she's like, Patty and I get along first or something. And then I was in a bad situation. My marriage was on the rocks, and Patty up and moved me down here and put me up in a rental. And then Patty like looks at her puzzled with eyes. And I had known something was up with that house too, like because she was doing way more. Like, do you guys rent or do you guys own?
I rent.
I rent too. Okay, so she was doing way more to that house than a renter would. Like I painted my rental, but I'm gonna paint it all white. Like when I leave, that way it's
A
fresh.
rental.
Yeah, that way it's
She was
fresh
renting
and-
it from Ryan.
That's where Patty slipped up. Patty said on that thing, or no, Tamara said on that thing that Patty came down, or Patty, she was in a bad place in her life. She'd met Patty online, and that they didn't get along at first, and then they put their difference to the side, and then Patty up and moved her down to be closer to her so she could start her whatnot business and the eBay business or some baloney. And Tamara let it slip that Patty put her up in a rental. And but the math wasn't mathing because Tamara was doing way more to her house than what was done. Okay. Yeah, than what was done to like a rental. Like when you're in a rental, you can paint it all, black if you got like a good landlord. As long as you paint it back, like they'll allow it. Like every freaking color, every color in my house is a different color. I mean, that was me at 21, and here I am at 30, and I'm like, why did I do that? It doesn't go together, but I'm gonna paint it all white that way, like my landlord's not pissed at me.
Right.
But you know what I mean? Like she was doing more than just painting to that house, and like the math wasn't mathing. I don't know how like Ryan wasn't suspicious then, but then again, I think that he was like caught up with old girl.
Yeah, was she actually renting or staying there for free?
She was staying there for free.
Yeah, she was.
And then, so before they started beefing, or was that after they beefed? So Patty came out and said that Tamara scammed her and that Tamara wasn't a real one and she just used her to get to her son or something on a community tab post. I think that she went to her after that and she's like, look, you need to quick sign this. The house is in Ryan's name or you're going to lose it. And Tamara was like, oh shit, I done dumped money into this house. If I even have to start paying them rent, oh well, you know what I mean? Like we'll go to court and we'll figure it out. Like that's what I think that it was. And then Tamara was dumb and tipped Ryan off to the houses, not realizing that her house would come up, and then she just completely could crumble. Does she not think that she's not going to be seen rolling up to the ATMs like Bubba said? Can you take me to go get this money before he spends it? Ryan's like, I don't spend anything on like I don't spend money on anything but chew and milk, chocolate milk. And I'm like, oh my god, me. Like me. Like I spend money on iced coffee and that's it, gas. But it just bothers me that they've screwed him over so much, and he would have fucking done for him forever. Like, look how long she's been kept.
Huh?
I always wondered who that girl was in Patty's videos.
That's what I heard, Moon. She was buying them in case Ryan spiraled downward. He'd have something.
Patty later said that her and Tamara were never friends. Well, I
That's
guess
crazy.
I guess that the videos don't lie, and neither does that quick sign title, does it?
Right?
Oh, that was his video today.
Yeah.
Awesome. I love that freaking guy.
I know, but Ryan ain't got no reason to lie, dude. And all this is gonna come out. Like I think Patty realized that she's defeated by the way that her YouTube is going, by the way that her subscribers are dropping. If anybody wants to go to Social Blade, check that out. Go ahead and check that out. But Ryan,
as they should. She had her support through her son, in my opinion.
I agree. I went over there and supported her because of her son, and then I started seeing Tamara's a scammer, and I'm like, something ain't right here, dude.
I'm gonna play
that. And then he did that thing for what was that? What's that little boy's name? Little payday. Yeah, he's through Kurt, right? Like Kurt put him in there.
Oh,
He's
yeah.
kind of with Mike 12 Point and Kurt.
What pisses me off is Patty was just allowing anybody in Ryan's life. Not mentioning Kurt, none of them. Like, what's that gobble boy? She's like, oh, I'm gonna make amends or whatever. No shade against anybody. Yeah, that Ragburn, whatever. But not no shade against anybody. But like Ryan's at a level right now to where people need to be careful who the fuck they're bringing around. Number one, for rumors that are spreading. Look what damage old Gobble Chin from Canada did in the little amount of time that she was there. And we have it on the radio that Ryan was nothing but like a gentleman to her, and that Ryan took her to the hospital in the outskirts. That way there was no news media about her, because she was acting like she was some freaking famous person. And I guarantee you,
Nicole
Arbor, yep.
Yeah.
And you know what I mean? Like he did so good by that girl. Like would take her into like what's it called? Tractor Supply, and like buy her stuff and make sure that she was like good to go on a side by side. Like for what? Just to be screwed over. Literally just to be screwed over. And I mean that's how she is. She goes around men and she leeches for whatever. But I'm wondering who she paid to get out of Ryan's life, because I don't think that Brianna would take in money. Like she's a whole mom. You know what I mean? Like her and Ryan.
I don't think she paid anyone. I think she just filled Ryan's head full of shit and made him get rid of them.
Yeah.
No. Ryan said it verbatim. Ryan said that she paid somebody to get out of my life.
Oh,
and right in that last Instagram, it was like a couple hours ago. I don't know what he's uploaded since. I haven't been on there.
I didn't know about that.
But I doubt that it wasn't Brianna. Brianna, that was his first love. That was his first girlfriend. That somebody tried to expose him recently because him and Brianna had an age gap, and it was unacceptable age gap.
I remember that BS.
Like,
please don't talk about that up here. Don't talk about that up here. That's already been a bad subject on YouTube. Don't do that.
Yeah.
Don't do that.
But it's not what it is. That's not what it's
We know that, but it's been a bad sore subject on here already, and we're not going to talk about that.
That's fine. I got that, but I'm telling you,
all
I
right,
don't think
we're going to play this video.
Yep, for real.
Sorry, I'm eating an apple.
Wait till a few folks get in here. What up, cuz? How y'all's doing?
Good. How you doing?
He looks good, but also you can see the defeat.
What up?
Come on.
All right. First things first.
He's the realist? No. Every time I think of that. First things first. Hold on, I think I don't have sound. Give me a second. Can you guys hear me?
I can hear you.
Mm-hmm.
Why can I not hear? Hold on.
Everybody who's been checking on me, thank you very much. That means the world to me, especially right now. I know everyone has been seeing the shit that's going on. I haven't wanted to really say anything on YouTube or anything lately. Partially because, I'm about to sneeze. Partially because it's very bizarre, to say the least. Two, it's odd. Like, I don't know. My mind was very blank for like a whole 24 hours when I found out all the shit that I found out. And the stuff that I continue to find out. But first things first, this is not about money, okay? It's about the principle and who it was doing this stuff to me that made it detrimental and made it very sad for myself.
Yeah, that totally understandable. Again, I know a lot of people think, oh, he could be doing this for clout to get record sales, and this is about money and whatever. And I mean, I guess I can understand some people thinking that, but I don't think he would put this out there like that, because I think he knows that by doing this and doing it publicly, that his mom was not going to get very much love, you know. So I don't think he would just do that and then tell the world, oh, like my mom's dead to me or whatever. But and then like, because eventually, if this was all fake and fraud for whatever people are saying, like money, whatever, well, eventually all his fans are going to find that out, right? And then he loses a lot of fans, right?
I don't see him putting his mom's life on the line like that.
Yeah,
Right, exactly.
He's so diehard. This guy could roll through dog shit.
Mark!
Still love him.
I called you a
Mhm.
while ago.
You know. I think he's legit, Cher. I mean,
Yeah, I do too. I just told Mark to come here because I actually went to Mark with a few people who texted me that, because I'll be honest, I understand why some people think that about, I don't know. I mean, they say that about YouTubers are all about money too, right? So of course they'll say that about Upchurch because he's way higher. Like he's
If
a
he
celeb.
was gonna do it, he would have done it in December because December is the highest paid CPM on YouTube.
Yeah.
Like it would have been done strategically.
Well,
And
hold on. Mark just got down here. Here, put this earbud in. Okay. So I asked Mark, what do you think about people thinking that Ryan's faking all this online? And what did you say to me? Like his YouTube and all that.
Yeah, he's a musician first. Like he makes more money from his music than he does from his YouTube. So
Yeah.
for him to try to use his YouTube to gain more momentum music wise is kind of backwards. If anything, that would hurt his channel, hurt his career.
I agree.
Yeah.
yep.
And he also recently said that he wanted to put the truth out there before somebody else got to put his story out there.
Yeah.
It's a good point.
Yeah.
And there's so many hands in the pot. Y'all know that.
Oh, yeah.
This ain't the end of this. I'm curious to see what else comes out.
I don't want to see what else comes out
Because
because I think it's
every
going to
day,
be worse than
literally
this.
something new. Thousands and thousands and
God, you imagine someone taking $1 million from you?
your own mother.
I would want blood, but that's just me.
He was like, "Man, I came out of her body."
Yeah,
that broke my
me
heart.
too. Yeah, it's like, damn.
I think that he's shook. I think that he's like literally like in a state of shock.
Yeah.
It's not hitting yet. What's really going on?
Yeah, like he
That's a
said,
good
his
point.
mind was blank for 24 hours. I'm surprised not even longer, but he's already done. He's cutting it all out. That's the best thing he can do because, yeah, I mean, for a lot of people, family ain't it. And I believe in cutting out the cancer.
It's crazy though. It's like there's this underlying thing, like he's surprised, but he's not surprised.
Yeah,
so it's almost like he's.
That's why I feel like he was fucked over like a lot in his past in situations like this, because he isn't, like, you can tell like he's hurt because of who it was.
Yep, his mom.
Yep.
Mhm.
And yeah,
the deception.
Yeah,
it's
almost
like
he's
how
telling
would
us
you do
about
that to somebody?
Yeah,
I'm gonna keep playing
He goes into it in the video. Yeah.
It sucks when someone that is so close to you, to the point where you come out of their body to live here on Earth, that would do something like this. Second off, all the shit that went through my head, like, okay, well, this person has like somewhat been here for me, like seeing this shit happen, like seeing me go to court, seeing me get sued, seeing all this shit happen, and then they're the ones that's doing it. Dude, that's scary.
Yeah,
that's scary. And not only is it scary, it's mind-boggling. It makes you question everything, And after looking back and seeing how both my parents have been my whole life, it's whatever. It's whatever, And I knew something was going on, and I knew something was up with me not being invited to the ranch, with me, none of my family wanting to hang out with me.
Him not even being invited to a house he bought them. Get the fuck out of here.
Yep.
I
Patty,
don't
They
want to
didn't
hang
even-
out with them.
that is
He
some
wasn't even
Amber
invited
Heard
to his
shit.
brother's baby shower.
That's crazy. Patty Lynn is on some Amber Heard shit, literally.
That's foul, right?
That's pretty sad, Patty. I am sad for you because I don't think well, you know what? I don't think you actually deserve to have a son like him.
My heart's like, it's hitting me now. Like, I've watched this a few times already, but
Yeah.
my heart is, it almost, and I'm a huge fan. I cover a lot of his music, but it almost makes me not want to. Do you know what I mean? Because I don't want him to think like, oh, you're doing this for whatever reason, because so many people take advantage of him.
Well, he
a weird-
loves his reactions, I think.
Okay,
Like,
good.
doesn't he? I don't know.
Yes,
I'm not.
he
I
does,
can't say.
but-
I feel like he does. He's shown mad like support to a lot of
Y'all
people
keep
who-
him going. Like
Yeah.
y'all, like and y'all bounce ideas off him and stuff.
Because you don't know, maybe there's that one needle in a haystack of a person who maybe not has heard of Upchurch.
Somebody was trying to take Patty's side at first. Somebody,
Stop
I
it.
don't know who it was. I swear to God, I
Wait,
swear to God.
wait, what? They were trying to take Patty's side?
A reaction channel was trying to take Patty's side.
Oh yeah, I've seen a few channels taking Patty's side, and I'm like, fuck that.
Ron's
that's
haters are
fair.
taking Patty's side, is what
No.
that
Like,
is.
eat your own
Ron's
channel.
haters.
Eat your own channel. You're about to
you,
lose
Dad,
Creek
Bernie.
Squad.
Man. Yeah, I can't believe that.
Invite me anywhere. I've still yet to see my brother's kid.
Wow.
Uh,
What?
I wasn't invited to the baby shower. Ain't nobody ever texted me, tell me nothing about no baby shower.
Bet his money paid for some of that baby shower though, huh?
All of it.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure he probably paid for that baby shower he wasn't invited to.
Nothing like that. Another thing, the fact that she got on YouTube and called you guys a cult and a gang and shit. Like what? These are the people that have made all this happen. What in the fuck? Like, how you gonna sit in a house that Creek Squad paid for and sit here and tell them?
You lost your mind, Patty?
Lost her mind. Because she's stabbed
She's
several
trying to spin
knives
it.
in her own son's back.
That's it right there. That just shows you who she really is. If she can't understand what Creek Squad is,
Why'd I pause it right there? It looks
holy
sad.
shit. Probably because of me.
Yep.
All this shit is their fault. Like, and be like, oh, everything with Ryan is y'all's fault. No, it's not their fault. What in the fuck? They're out living their own fucking life. What are you talking about? They're supporting me. They're supporting the music. And they continue to support it because they obviously know that I'm not bullshitting and all I do is work and grind and help others. But you shouldn't brag about helping others. But it's just the fact.
It's also because you have a good heart, Ryan, and because you're very real.
Facts.
Fact of the matter. And it's just it was all very weird. And all just I don't know. All right. I just want to go here and tell y'all that I'm fine. I want to tell y'all thank you for everything you've done from 2014 to now. And dude, don't listen to her. Y'all are not a cult. Y'all ain't bad people. I know some people, and you know
that I kind of got excited when she called us a cult and a gang. I was like, damn, I've been looking for a
Gang,
cult or a gang all my life. Yeah, cash up, gang.
But it was okay when this cult and gang was taking care of her
It
ass.
was okay. Yeah, it was okay when they were given to her to steal from her son. Yeah.
Well, now
yeah,
Patty's
like
scared
every
for her
some
life.
type of way, and I've seen a couple of videos of people being like, "What the fuck?" Like,
Sorry.
we're the ones that have been helping. Yeah, you are, bro. You are. So that's why I'm saying, don't even fucking listen to whatever the fuck she's saying.
Oh, we aren't.
Another thing, I thought it was hella weird when my dad chimed in. You guys know I'm never seen beside my dad. I'm never with my dad. There's a reason for that. Dude's a fucking joke. And I'm not just saying that. I don't know how she's going to sit here and be like, oh, Ryan, your stepmom and your dad loves you. Y'all all fucking hate each other. You all hate each other.
I believe that.
And how many
What are
times
you
have we heard
talking
Patty
about?
say she was a single mom?
Yeah.
Right?
That she raised all them boys by herself. Like, how are you gonna try to make him credible now? You can't, dummy.
He's like, I ain't never heard that before today.
And it's not like I'm just saying that, dude. There's court documents where them two motherfuckers have literally gone to court with each other for hitting each other with my dad apparently throwing a baseball bat at my mom, cussing each other out. Bro, my dad used to. You're gonna be like, what the fuck? You know I have asthma, right? Bro, my dad, when I was a kid, used to keep my inhaler away from me and wouldn't give it to me.
Whoa.
When I was having an asthma attack because he's so fucking stupid.
I was in a foster home where one of my foster brothers, Adam, also needed an inhaler for asthma. And the foster parents did the same thing. They took his inhaler from him because they said that he could choose to breathe normal.
Yeah,
But he didn't need it.
To me.
That's fucked up. That's abuse.
Yeah, I didn't catch that part. Holy shit.
That's fucked up.
He'd be like, oh, it's all in your head while I'm sitting there literally dying. He's that dumb. The dude has the IQ of a fucking jelly bean. And just to think, these two motherfuckers had sex and made me. How the fuck did you make me? That doesn't make any sense. I'm smarter than both of you idiots. I'm a better person than both of you idiots. I always have been and always will be better than both of you idiots. They're both capping. I don't know why she's saying, Ryan, your dad loves you. I've been told a different story my whole life until now. And the fact that.
And I believe that.
Oh, man. The fact that them get on your side of the road, dingus, get on your side of the road. Hello.
Dingus.
Dingus.
The fact that they're insinuating, like, that they're cool with each other all of a sudden. No. You're not fooling me. You're not fooling anyone in this county. And the documents between you two fucking flunkies prove that they are both bullshit. They are both bullshit. That is the first time I've ever heard my mother say your dad cares about you.
Wow.
And that's the thing. Their past tells that truth. Their actions now tell that truth. 100%. Like there's nothing that I have to prove. I don't have to prove anything. It's literally there for everyone to see. How's it going?
Yeah.
It's there for everyone to see. And anybody with a fucking half of a brain, definitely everybody who lives around here knows. And yeah.
They know.
Don't even fucking listen to her, bro.
We aren't.
Her saying that y'all are bad people and y'all are gaslighting and y'all are fucking, what else did she say? Y'all are a cult and y'all are a gang and all this. What the fuck? Who does that sound like to you? Who does that sound like to you? Exactly. She gave one of them money.
Oh, Tamara.
It's very sad, but man, I'm grown. I'm a fucking adult. I got responsibilities. I have younger kids that look up to me. I'm not gonna get on here and fucking yell and scream and say a bunch of shit. I don't have to. I don't have to defend myself for. That's ridiculous. The ranch is destroyed. I'm gonna have to put a lot of money in it to fix it. It is absolutely fucked.
That's so fucked up, Patty. That's disgraceful. And also, like, I don't want Ryan to feel like he owes any of his fans to put this out there. Like he is. Like, he doesn't owe anybody shit when it comes to stuff like this, you know?
I agree. I think that he just wants to get his side out before everybody hands in his pockets come out and try to spin the narrative just like Patty did.
Yeah. And he's in the public eye, so if things leak out and then it ruins the reputation.
Imagine with him denying that thing that she tried to transfer money. Imagine how many media outlets she would try to go to collect $200 from each tabloid.
I was waiting for her to say, do you think we're going to see her do like interviews, or she better shut up? He's probably got attorney. Well, he's probably now.
And I think Patty's spooked. She's packing up and jumping town.
Yeah, she's deleted everything.
The feds will follow. They are definitely over Tennessee Bureau of Investigation.
Oh, this is straight up multiple felonies, y'all. So she can leave the state, but they're gonna bring her right back. Yeah, this is now federal.
She can be sitting in a clinker with the Chrisleys.
Wait, what?
Probably, I guarantee you.
Oh, I thought she actually said that she was like the Presleys. Okay.
No.
That bitch.
That'd be funny.
I'm gonna have to put so much money into it. I'm trying to get back on tour. I have like 3 fucking albums that ain't out yet.
Oh shit. Get them out.
I'm trying to get back out and do shows. Hell, record music videos even.
Do you come to Canada, please?
These people,
Right?
shit, it makes no sense. But I've hired all y'all give me a business advice. You know, I appreciate it, but everything is straight. I'm taking care of that. Everybody's off the accounts.
Good. Awesome.
All that shit. Everything's good. Everything's in my name. Nobody can touch anything of mine, even though they've tried. Even as of yesterday, all I can do is protect myself and protect what I've worked for. It's not hard in this situation. Once again, with me, you know, my entire career, my background speaks for it. My reputation the past 10 years speaks for it.
Sorry, y'all. I want to show you something. I told you my daughters were making something delicious in the kitchen.
Pull that up.
Oh, hold on. Oh, it's so dark. Okay, hold on. Let me see.
Hello, daughters. Hi. What'd you make?
So they're sugar cookies with cream cheese frosting and a bunch of different fruits like raspberries, blackberries, apples, strawberries, and grapes all layered onto it.
What are they, little culinary kids?
Yeah. Oh, they love.
Mine can barely
my
put
kids
them in the
love
microwave.
cooking and baking. Yeah.
They're
They love
chefs.
baking and cooking. Even my son loves to cook.
You know, Cher, I've heard you talk about your daughters so much in the past, and that's the first time I've ever seen them before.
Oh, really? They come
so
on camera
long.
sometimes.
Her hair is so long.
Whose hair?
Your daughter's hair.
Oh, those are extensions.
Oh, I'm like, oh my gosh.
They said your hair's so long, Court. Yeah. We love us some extensions.
Do it up.
Okay, I took the, wait, is this the
I
video?
would wear them, but my hair is too thin for that.
See, I have really thin hair, and that's why I do wear tracks. Just, you got to do it very carefully and tease the top of your hair, which makes you bald even more quicker, but whatever.
I'm credible. I can say that. I'm credible. And the
like
only reason I'm credible, as much as I am, is because you don't have to lie. All you got to do is tell the truth.
Right.
And a lot of people are like, you shouldn't really be putting this on the internet. No, yes, I should. Don't forget that I'm still filming a documentary. I dedicated my life to being a documentary of an artist and showing everything they go through so you can see it in real time and don't have to watch some documentary 40 years later and be like, oh man, did that really happen? No, you're getting to see now. We ain't waiting until later. You see it now. So, where will this go? I don't know. It doesn't matter because where I'm going is up. I'm going to continue to work like I always have. I'm going to continue to take care of my people and try to be the best role model I can for these younger upcoming kids and show them what's real and show them what happens when you have this life. And that's what I live for. And that's what I'm doing. So, Freak Squad, I'm the only person that can, I'm not the only person, but fuck it. I'm here to say right now, you guys have changed my life for the greater. That's never changed. You guys have always been there for me to pick me up. Y'all have always been there to encourage me to go further. And that's what y'all are doing now. Like y'all always have. Y'all have never let me down. So I just want to say I love you. I want to say that I'm fine and you have nothing to worry about. Love you guys. Y'all have a good rest of y'all's day.
I freaking love that guy.
We love you too, Ryan.
We love you too. And your music and everything you put out there for us does that for us as well.
Oh, he's such a good dude.
He is. I don't understand, y'all. I don't understand.
I don't either, dude. How could your mom do that? Seriously, somebody you came out of. Like, I can't. I don't even got no
She's a
kids and I can't.
narcissist.
Yeah, she is.
Did you guys see that
Straight
she
up.
posted that? Like narcissistic tendency traits or something on her
She-
freaking community tab.
Listen, it takes everyone has a touch of narcissism to them. It's just where you place on the narcissism spectrum.
Mm-hmm.
And like, I'd love to say I'm not a narcissist, but it's like scientifically proven it takes a touch of narcissism to put yourself out there. Like YouTube, they say everyone who has a YouTube channel has a touch of narcissism, or a celebrity even has a touch of narcissism. You kind of have to think that you're so important to put yourself out there, right?
And to edit yourself for hours. Yeah, I can see that.
And so, like, Ryan, you can tell has a touch of narcissism, but you can tell like Mama Upchurch has like a lot of it.
I feel like Ryan's is like greatly placed. Like he knows that he's good at what he does and he can handle multiple genres. Like nobody else can do that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like I don't know anybody else. Like I barely know like an R&B singer that can switch it up and move from R&B. Well, I guess I wouldn't even compare. He's not even MGK is not comparable to Ryan. Not necessarily.
Sorry, let's remember that Ryan is an independent artist.
Yes.
So for him to be to the level he is and not have been signed to a record label and
that's
to be
why
placing
we're
on charts.
Girl.
Yeah, because so she did him extra dirty in my opinion because he had to work 100 times harder than
and then reinvesting.
Like Toby Keith or something. You know what I mean? Like,
you want to know what hurts my soul is y'all heard the story when he exposed that boy a couple months back. His manager that wasn't doing crap. He was local. I forget what his name was. And he said, when I put all my equipment into y'all's studio and then it so conveniently gotten broken and I asked y'all who had the keys. It was only 2 people with the keys and y'all didn't know nothing. You all remember that? Do you guys remember that?
Say it again.
Who said it?
Ryan said it. Ryan said that it was somebody local screwed him over, and he had put in like brand new like guitars, like equipment into like their thing. He had saved up paychecks to get equipment. Johnny Cashville. Yep.
Oh, okay, I remember that.
Okay, so Johnny Cashville, he put studio equipment at Johnny Cashville's, and it's almost like history is replaying itself because Patty left his studio equipment in a house and sold a freaking house, y'all.
Stop it. So this has happened
God.
Before. Like, well,
yeah.
Okay, so
this is right now. Somebody called him and was like, "Hey,
oh
buddy,
yeah,
like,
no,
you know what I mean."
He's been picking up a bunch of his shit from houses, I guess.
Yeah, like he's just going around collecting.
That's where it threw me off, Allie, because I didn't think it was his manager, but I don't know. Anymore.
He went around calling himself his manager and said that if it wasn't for him, that Ryan wouldn't be able to see him. Bullshit. Like, and then Ryan told the story about how they got popped at and that he ran like a little bitch, and Ryan was just like, I ain't gonna leave behind. I was like, oh, that is such a Ryan thing to do.
Man, he needs to find a way to screen people. I think
that's what I'm saying. And she was just letting people roll in. Like, no, dude, he's like, like he is way too big for that. Like, I get that Ryan's humble, and I get that Ryan can, go down to the corner store and chop it up with the old man that sits there, and smokes 10 packs of cigarettes. Yeah. But that's on Ryan's accord. You know what I mean? It's not like the old man just sits there. He sat there for every day for 10 years and smoked 10 packs of cigarettes to get Ryan's attention. You know what I mean? It's just mind-boggling, man. Like, I cannot process this. And when the documentary comes out, dude, she's gonna be so exposed.
Well, she's gonna be exposed long before that's out because.
But the documentary is gonna give the nitty-gritty details. Ryan's trying to hold back and drop hints for those of us that are smart enough to take the hints.
It's gonna be 20 years for a documentary comes out.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, I mean, he said it.
Yeah, not right now.
40 years.
Yeah, it's gonna be. He said 40 years.
He said verbatim that he wasn't going to make us wait till he was dead to get it. We were going to get a documentary. And
he won't be dead in 40
because
years.
He is doing it daily. As he goes, documentary. Yeah. He is videoing it. That's what he meant by that.
Yeah,
his original full movie documentary 40 years.
I mean, take it for what you are. Everybody can take it the way that they want.
Yeah.
Do what?
It's a living documentary.
Yeah.
That's what he's working on. Yeah, that's why it's gonna take so long. Yeah.
It's like, as he goes, maybe kind of thing, which is cool.
Yeah.
I can't wait to see back like all the shows that he's done that I haven't been able to make it to. That's gonna be freaking awesome. Like people screaming at him, on stage and stuff like that, and like how his music has progressed. Oh my gosh.
I really like the new Desperado song. I don't know if you guys have heard it. It's freaking beautiful.
I did,
All of
but
his
I
music
don't
is good.
actually remember it. I'll have to play it again.
Yeah, play it sometime.
What is that?
I don't know. Somebody on seesaw.
My dog.
That's what it sounds
Oh,
like.
the dog.
Yeah, I have
Poor
a
dog.
English Bull Terrier barking at me. Puppy.
Oh, so cute. All right, ladies, I'm gonna end this one because I want to make sure I'm not too mean.
That's okay. Thank you, Sarah, for having me.
Yeah, thanks for coming up here tonight. Cotton Candy, you know I love you, sister.
I love you too, sis, but I'm gonna go ahead and jump off.
Okay.
All right, queens. I'll see y'all later. Thank
Bye,
you.
yo man girl.
Bye, y'all.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye, Hugh Mad Bro. Thank you. Thanks for everyone for hanging out. I don't remember. Oh, haters gonna hate, and then I think Sonia. It doesn't show me anymore, but thank you for the super chats this evening. Damn, Ryan. I feel terrible. I'm sorry that this is your family, but I think you'll be all right. And Patty, you really fucked up, and that's sad to see. And I hope that you get help so maybe your son can forgive you one day. I hope you all will get help. At least try to do right by him by something, because that sucks to see, because it's basically y'all stabbed him in his back. Nobody goes public and says their mother died to them if they don't mean that shit, by the way. So that's very, very I was very like angry because I was getting triggered from my own past situations and stuff, but I like Patty. This is crazy. Like, when do you stop being a mother and you start committing crimes against your own child and stealing from your own child? Telling him he's about to go broke as he is putting his own blood, sweat, and tears into all of this, and had to fight even harder than everybody else to be able to do what he does independently without signing to labels and all of that. So it's like it's almost like 100 times worse, in my opinion, than like this happening. You know what I mean? It's just terrible because he had to work so much harder than most to get where he is. We all know that. That's doesn't take a fucking rocket scientist. His own fucking mom should know that. Like, what the hell? But I'm just gonna leave it at that because I don't want to cuss her out. I don't want to start calling her this and that. Trust me, I've already done that probably privately to several people anyway. So I don't need to do it publicly because that ain't my mama. I just wanted to put my 2 cents in there because it definitely got to me because of my own situation. But I'm glad that he caught it when he could. He's still able to bed like he couldn't. I got to probably go work his ass off again to re-up himself, but I can't wait to hear the music that all of this gets channeled into because it's going to be amazing. So I don't know. I guess thank you. And I'm glad he's cutting out the cancer because Ryan can still have family, and he's got family that he's made by his heart too. We've seen some of his buddies that he's got, so that's good. I'm glad he's got solid people around him, but sometimes, you know, just gotta cut the cancer out. It doesn't matter if they're you know, a birth donor or whatever you want to call them. You got it out now, so you'll be able to, you know, he's like he said himself, he's going to do bigger, better things. And now he's learned a lesson. He's teaching other people who come up and want to do what he's done a lesson too, you know, because that is actually a great lesson for him to be putting out there for people that want to follow in his footsteps, to know what's going on around them, whether it's your family or not. Like, pay attention to what what is going on around you and what you're working hard for. So that's another reason he's probably putting this shit public, which I appreciate. But I'm going to do a little live tomorrow evening because I plan on making a public plea for Summer to her abductors tomorrow, because I just don't feel like, since they've been back around these YouTube streets, that they have really made it about Summer. So I'm a little bit depressed. I was going to stay silent tomorrow, but I'm going to go at an hour before their live is set, probably for like 30 minutes, whatever. And I'm going to open the panel for whoever would like to actually make Summer's 7th birthday about her, because we're still being fed this abduction story, right? So let's talk to the abductors, because I haven't made a public plea since a year ago to the abductors. So tomorrow's her 7th birthday. The Wiles officials has a birthday stream planned for Summer, but it's a picture of Candace and Dawn from the hospital from her heart issues. It's not even a picture of Summer. So that irked me. So again, it's going to be all about, Candace, whatever. Who knows? I don't know. But it's not been enough about Summer since they've been back around these streets. So I would like to open up my platform tomorrow for, 30 minutes to an hour, and anyone who would like to join. It's set up, so put your notifications on if you'd like, and join the panel tomorrow, and we can make public pleas for Summer's safe return, since it's what we're still being fed. And so again, 6 p.m. Central Time tomorrow, if you guys would like to join and do that. I did not monetize tomorrow night's show, so there'll be no ads or anything like that. And I think I'm going to find, I can set up that instead of super chats, it can be donated to a fundraising through YouTube. I will find what kind of charity should I look for? What kind of, I can set that show up to be a charity fundraiser through a YouTube thing. Give me an idea. We can do Feed the Pets again. We can maybe find like a Feed the Children, maybe like a women's shelter. You guys got some ideas? We can set up something for tomorrow. Something with children. Yeah. Okay. I'll see what they have. Thank you, Chrissy. I appreciate that. I'll see what they have. I'll set up tomorrow for instead of super chats tomorrow, if people want to donate to whatever charity I find, I'll find missing and exploited children. Okay. That's not Chris McDonough ran, is it, though? Because I don't want to support something he is in charge of. Not to be mean. I just don't like him. I don't like what he's done to people. I don't like what he's done to children in the past. I don't like how he's handled Summer's case. No, it's not. Okay, thank you. All right. They probably have it. What is it? Missing and exploited children. Okay, for sure.
Hey, y'all. Is anybody even over here? Oh, there's a quick squatter in here. Hey, what's up? Hey, Frank. Moonchild. Almost lost my shit, y'all. I had almost lost my shit. Some people should not be intoxicated when they go on a fucking panel to talk shit about something they don't fucking know about. Can y'all hear me? I gotta get my headphones hooked up. Hold on. I'm all fucked up. You was waiting for it, wasn't you, Allie? Oh, who the fuck she thought she was? She's drunk for sure or something. Sorry, Sherry, you had to deal with that fucking. Yeah, don't listen to that fucking one bitch that was up there. You was waiting to clip, Allie. I was getting really pissed if she was going to talk about that first time I got her ass. Spreading that shit about Ryan and Bree, you know what I'm talking about. She ain't going to do that to him. Because it's not what it's fucking made out to be. And I was not going to let her do that. Because I already know about all that. Fucking bitch. What did you text Ella? Vet what charities? I missed that. Sorry, what y'all talking about? Cher doing a fundraiser on here? I'm lost. Oh yeah, when Cher does fundraisers, she usually does the fundraisers that YouTube has, to where she never touches none of the money. YouTube takes care of all of it. I don't know if she's doing it like that tomorrow, but I'm pretty sure. I don't know. She usually does. She usually does the YouTube fundraisers that YouTube has, and YouTube takes care of distributing the money. Shit, I wish I'd listen a little easier. Because me and her done one once, and she raised like $1,500 for homeless veterans with pets, for pet-friendly animal shelters, and veterans that had pets, you know. We raised $1,500, $1,600 for that. Hey, Fairy Floss. Okay, yeah, that's what Cher said, yeah. Yeah, you ain't got to vet those. They're legit. Any of the fundraisers through YouTube, they're legit. If somebody's like scrolling their Cash App, donate here, there, no, you might want to vet it. Hold on just a second. Hey, Thor. Oh, that's cool, Fairy Floss. Hey, Sonia. Has it been a month? Squirrels for a month. That's awesome. Time flies by on YouTube. I swear it does. I don't. No, he's not asleep. He's still here, I think. It is late over there. I don't see how he does it. He hardly ever sleeps. Fairy Floss, I think he's been going through a lot right now. I'm a little tired myself. Oh, tell her, hey, Thor, where's she at down here? There's Frank. Oh, okay, that's cool. That is cool. I'm like probably 2 hours from there. 3 hours, 2.5. Depends on traffic. People in Florida don't know how to fucking drive. Out of Lakeland. Yeah, I know where that is. That's really close to Orlando. Oh, Moonchild, I'm sorry. Oh, Lord, I'm getting sleepy. I think I'm going to get off here too, you all, and get ready for bed. Thank you all for coming, for share especially. That was hard for her to do because of what she went through. You know, I love it. I see people that's not even a fan of Ryan stepping up for him. I seen somebody say, love him or hate him, it's not right. And I love that. People standing up for him. Because, you know, if Ryan was a piece of shit, people wouldn't be standing. They'd be like, oh, that's what he gets. Or, no, people that don't even like Ryan, like people like us, you know, regular people, are standing up for him. And I love that. And thank you to anyone that is standing up for him. Because, you know, Allie, you know how they, when Eve Leonard, or I don't remember who it was mentioning the conservatorship thing reminds him of Brittany. I can really I don't know though. Does Patty really have the balls to do that? But all I know is if that happens, Creek Squad, yeah. Creek Squad's not going to let that happen. Ron has too large of a loyal fan base. No. Creek Squad will protest like a mofo. Guarantee it. Don't even think about it, Patty, you fucking piece of shit. Right, Allie. I can see her trying. And the dad now, to make them, to try to get out of this of them stealing from him. Oh, we were trying to just do this for his whatever. No. Shut the fuck down, bitch. Your mole's still growing. Because you lie so fucking much. Ooh, that makes me so mad. Poor guy. Yeah, Creek Squad. See, with Brittany, it was a little different. That was years and years ago, and it's not like today's time. I'll show up too, Allie. Bet. Standing right by you. Gobble's a piece of shit. Of course he wants the worst for Ryan. Of course he does. Lay off the fucking drugs, Gobble. Moonchild, me and Allie come get you. All right, you all. I'm going to jump off here, and good night, and I'll see you all tomorrow, all right? Thank you for showing up. Bye.